right. Let me know when the fish are gonna bite. I'm gonna be there. Gonna be there. Well, got my gear and I got my truck. All I need is a bit of luck. I'm gonna be there. This guy here. Right, he used to be a real fisherman down here. We'd see him all the time down the National Seashore. And he told me a very special story. One day he was coming off the beach.
Yeah, in the middle of February.
And this helicopter, what happened? Describe it.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. We had a Zuzu rodeo pass us with no fishing rods at break of dawn. And there was two guys in there with big giant gold chains. They didn't look like they were fishing. And they passed us up. We were at the 50, and they went down past us. We didn't see them come back, and about 10 minutes later, another truck went by, a little Ford Ranger truck went by, and it was a red truck. We were in a white Ford Ranger, but they were in a red Ford Ranger. They went by, and there was four guys in the back of the pickup truck, and they went flying by us too. They didn't have no fishing rods, and it stormed. I didn't have my tent. My tent got blown away because I got wet, got in the truck, couldn't find my tent the next day. It was pretty bad weather, so I was ready to go, call it. I wanted to go home. And I was only about 12 years old, 13 when this happened. I was young when it happened.
You weren't that young, you were about 18.
No, I wasn't.
No?
No.
I thought you were.
I was like 12 or 13 years old. I have pictures from when I was down there. I'll show you. I was young. They never came back up, but we saw a border patrol pass us whenever we were packing our stuff up, getting ready to head back down. And he passed us, and we never saw nothing else. And we went back down the beach, and we got to, what's the little cutoff road?
Yarborough Pass.
We were right by Yarborough Pass, and as we came up to Yarborough Pass, there was about 8 Suburbans, white Suburbans backed up in there, like kind of tucked in. And we passed them, and I don't know, we made it maybe half a mile from them, and all of a sudden a helicopter come chopping towards us, and they got over the top of us, and I look behind us, and all those Suburbans are coming, and the guy that I'm with is a pothead from Austin, and he's got a pipe right there and some little bit of smoke. I don't know how much, but it wasn't very much. But he got scared, and he didn't want to stop. He thought this helicopter was after him for, I guess, his little pipe and his nickel bag of weed or whatever, but he wouldn't stop, and the helicopter started ordering us to stop. And
did it fly sideways in front of you?
No, they were right beside us like this, and they were like talking over a loudspeaker. Then they started talking in Spanish, and they ordered us to stop, and he was going slow. He wasn't going fast, but he didn't want to stop, and that helicopter pulled out in front of us and got like this and turned around, like looked at us like they were facing us, and they dropped down in front of us. And I told him, stop the truck, they're gonna shoot us, you know what I mean? So he stops the truck, and right as the truck stops, we're looking at this helicopter, and it didn't take maybe 5-10 seconds. I get jerked right through the window by some guys in tactical vests, ski mask on. I got a gun pointed in the back of the head and face stuck in the sand, and they didn't even open the door. They literally pulled me through the window. And I'm screaming at the dude, like, don't shoot me, you got the wrong guys. I was like, the guys you want are down the beach. Like, we saw them pass us. I was like, we're just fishermen. And this guy is like, what's in, like, he's like, he asked me something like, where are you from or whatever. And I was like, I'm from here. I've been fishing this beach my whole life. And I was like, I know Nick Meyer, I know Chris Sessions. Like, I started throwing a couple names out there. Just that I figured, well, heck, they didn't know we're just fishermen. But
what a great story.
He kind of, it was pretty intense. And then the guy that I was with, I think he peed all over himself, but it was a very traumatic experience.
I've told that story.
And then as this is happening, we have all these trucks surrounding us. You know, the helicopters right there. There are all these undercover vehicles. They're all Suburbans, every one of them. And one of the guys is like, I think that's them coming. I told him, I said, we're in a white Ford Ranger. Those guys are in a red Ford Ranger. I said, you got the wrong guys. There's nobody else down the beach. Right. They're like, did you pass them? I said, we didn't pass a single person all the way back down. Right. There was one truck that looked like it was broke down in the high banks. And sure enough, they tell us, all right, we're going to cut y'all loose and y'all stop up at the main gate, but y'all get out of here. Well, those other trucks were coming from down the beach,
They got them.
and they got them. They actually had the gate shut up there at the front
Right.
gate for them not to get out.
That vehicle was broke down in the high banks. Was there one guy standing beside with the lid open and he was there?
I didn't see anybody.
Because one day there was a guy broken down just like that. And
I just remember there was one vehicle. I
I
didn't remember
stopped
what it
to
was.
see what was wrong and I got him started. And he was very aggressive and said I needed to go and get him fuel. And I jumped in the truck and just drove off. I told Berkey about it. And he was like a mass murderer from Honduras. So we were lucky there. But anyhow, I'm really glad you're doing well, brother.
I am.
He's in a major fight, health-wise, but he's looking great. It's been a long time since I've seen him. He's aged a bit. He's still as ugly. Thank you, brother.
I ain't